Anyway, I wanted to thank everybody at the Scale family for agreeing to have us again this year. It's always a pleasure. A lot of people that work with Scale have worked with me at Carbonite and OpenText. It's just always a pleasure to see so many familiar faces, and just reminds you how truly small IT can be. So it was great to see Derek Cheek yesterday. Got to catch up with Ben Crow, who's joined the Scale family in the last year. So again, always a treat. Very sorry to miss Mr. Holman this trip. If you'll forgive me a little redundancy, if you heard me talk last year, Dave hired me back at eVault, cloud backup, about 12 years ago, and have always treasured that relationship as well, and I've had a lot of fun with Dave over the years. But a lot of talented people and a lot of important products, so excited to get a chance to speak to some of that today. So what's going on at OpenText, and even more specifically, what are we doing at the cybersecurity side of the house? So we're entering into kind of a new era. Our executives truly believe that there's this idea of a business 2030, and it's fast approaching. Business executives are being asked to lead a new future, and that future consists of total enterprise reinvention. Every company is a software company. They must run at a digital speed and value orchestration in addition to automation. Initiatives must go cross-silo and bring value throughout an organization. There's no longer vacuums between different departments, and a solution has to benefit an entire company, not a single application or department. Work must be human-centric. So there's a need now, or maybe an appetite might even be a better word, to be more human in the midst of all this automation orchestration. It can be easy to forget about the human element. There are new rules in place, sustainability, data sovereignty, there's new definitions of trust, and there's new requirements for growth. Johnny was just saying it, it's no surprise to anybody in the room, but AI is very much here and driving major growth throughout the market. So I mentioned this, but at the heart of this, what industry leaders have figured out is that every company is becoming a data company and a software company. Every company has IT complexity, IT challenges, and that goes from SMB all the way up to large enterprise. The reality for most companies is a spectrum of technology that requires flexibility and choice. We all live on some kind of spectrum that ranges from legacy to contemporary, monolithic standard operating procedure, microservices to break-fix operations. The data center itself has changed. Customers are still on-prem. They're migrating off-site, using Scale, or vast multi-cloud environments across GCP, AWS, and Azure. There's still on-premise software, SaaS applications, transactional processes, algorithmic processes. Companies have agile practices, while some embrace DevOps, SecOps, FinOps cycles, which is a tough grind, but necessary, especially with tough verticals with super demanding application uptime standards and a need for readiness. And on top of all that, IT leaders need to think not just about protecting what they have, but about being proactively cyber resilient. So, OpenText's modus operandi is essentially that: to be functional in the digital world, companies have to use information at scale to support everything. OpenText strives to be the integrated platform that helps customers build, automate, and connect, but also secure, predict, and act. We want customers to work smarter with better integration across systems, increased automation and connectivity to counter the scarcity of IT resources, and better foresight leveraging analytics and AI. So, why care about OpenText? Well, we're a globally prominent force. I spoke a bit about this last year as well, but we've just grown even more. OpenText has spent the last 45 years delivering on trust and quality for our customers. We're a $6 billion company in revenue with 25,000 experts strong as our workforce. We're in 180 companies and have millions of users on our products and services in all development types and all deployment types. You're probably using OpenText in some form or fashion, even if you're not realizing it. So that's the picture in the rarefied atmosphere. So let's focus a bit more on cybersecurity. And I like to pick a couple of let's say, use cases or examples of the kind of situations we find ourselves in every day and how we go about tackling that. So first, there's the journey to the cloud. The cloud can mean really anything, right? It could be hyper-converged storage, could be moving hypervisors at a large scale, could be moving, obviously, to scale. How can you account for every part of your business when you're going through a large-scale transformation? How do you manage content, experience, analytics, IT operations management, cybersecurity? It all has to play into this solution. Then there's cybersecurity itself. How can you bring a holistic solution to bear in an ever-changing landscape? Everything changes every day, and we have to be ready for that. So I'm going to move through some of these slides here. I think I came a little over-prepared. Let's go to cybersecurity. So OpenText has become one of the largest security solutions providers in the industry. So we seek to help our customers by reducing risk with multi-vector protection against attacks of all kinds. We minimize business disruption with the ability to recover data within minutes or even seconds. We investigate and analyze threats to understand the scope of the impact and gain rapid insights leveraging real-time contextual threat intelligence. We've helped more than 800,000 customers from the SMB to the large enterprise. We have 23,000 MSPs that we work with every day. We help 285 million end users directly and back up 45 million endpoints. So we prevent threats from coming into the environment. We respond and remediate and comply. Of course, as the threat landscape continues to spiral or even evolve, organizations must strengthen their cyber resilience, and that means taking a three-pronged approach. First, protecting against advanced threats to lower the overall risk of attack. Two, detecting threat actors in order to quickly eliminate their access to systems and data. And then three, finally, recovering from attacks and getting back to business as usual should the worst case happen. So, a little off the slides here, I apologize. But yeah, let's just keep the conversation going. So this past decade has been known as the decade of cybersecurity. Ransomware has become a household name in the past few years. The industry is on track for billion-dollar losses with a 50% increase compared to the previous year. Customers are looking for security vendors who can help them respond to threats and maintain a secure, resilient business posture. And you may think that it's just large enterprises that are at risk, but that is simply not the case. Over half of SMBs experience breaches, and nearly 3/4 of all cyber attacks target the SMB. Sadly, over half of SMBs are unable to detect breaches for even months at a time. And in addition, WebRoots, one of our products, has found that 94% of malware is polymorphic, meaning that traditional signature-based solutions can't detect it. Scary stuff. So I did have a portfolio slide. We do have our booth in the partner hall. I encourage you to all come see it. It's a bit of an eye chart, so maybe not a total loss that didn't make the final deck. But we have since kind of come up with a new way to view and discuss what we're trying to do. Again, this holistic security response. And we now have a unified cyber platform that we call the Secure Cloud. So from prevention, detection and response, to recovery, to investigation and compliance, this is a unified end-to-end platform that helps customers build cyber resilience with a complete security portfolio. For threat protection and email security, our solutions defend customer endpoints and devices from attacks, stop phishing and business email scams or BECs, and protect customers' most sensitive email data with encryption. You may know this as our Zix and WebRoot brands. Our endpoint protection manages clients across all locations and secures users all across the stages of a cyber attack with effective real-time protection. Our DNS protection is an incredible tool. It stops up to 88% of malware at the domain layer by securing corporate and guest networks. We provide security awareness training, so we can add a revenue stream and keep clients safe by educating them on phishing attacks, malware, data compliance, et cetera. And we have advanced email encryption, again, powered by Zix, that removes the hassle of encrypting emails and gives IT teams the peace of mind that sensitive data can be sent in a secure fashion. We have email message privacy, advanced email threat protection, and email continuity. There's our MDR solution, that's managed detection and response, that's powered by Blackpoint, giving our customers the ability to handle increasing volume and intricacies of security threats, and the ability to analyze massive swarms of alerts and provide the skills for assessing them to detect a true security incident. And finally, there's our last line of defense, the product that me and my team, our bread and butter. It's our restore and recovery. So OpenText has recovery and compliance solutions, which add resilience and data management, protecting customers' business via cloud backup. We keep email in operation in partnership with Microsoft and Google, and support corporate compliance oversight. Again, you might know this as our Zix and our Carbonite product suite. We have an endpoint backup tool. It's a comprehensive and automatic backup solution for all endpoint devices. We've had some pretty interesting discovery calls with Scale over the past year. Really excited to continue that conversation to see where there might be synergy with our mutual customer base. There's our server backup tool, reliable, proven server protection for physical, virtual, and legacy systems. This is the old eVault solution that I once sold for Dave. And then there's our cloud-to-cloud backup, automatic backup and recovery for Microsoft 365, Salesforce, SharePoint, Google Workspace, Box and Dropbox, and then our rapid recovery. So I spent most of my time last year talking about our high availability tool. This is our continuous replication with near zero downtime for business critical systems. I've had several exciting opportunities in the field over the last 12 months with this product. Excited to surface more. And really, this product, its flexibility and deployment grants us a lot of options and a lot of ways we can get creative to assist our customers. Our team is always available to help architect customer DR sites, and we're even doing this as a service as well, so kind of HA as a service, which has been a pretty exciting engagement for us in the field. Can't forget about data migration. So this is OpenText or Carbonite Migrate. Some of you might even know it as Double Take. This is our non-disruptive workload migration across hardware, virtualization, and cloud platforms. This is our backbone of our partnership with Scale. Our software is used to onboard new customers onto the Scale platform. A lot of people that I've talked to yesterday have used it. I spoke with a gentleman last night that said he actually used Migrate during his Christmas party and was able to start it before the festivities, and everything had migrated by the time he was wrapping up for the night. Probably a good idea to do it before than starting after a Christmas party, I'd imagine. And then, this is a really exciting time for Scale in the market. The Broadcom acquisition of VMware has brought a lot of possibilities and a lot of opportunities, and we're really excited to help move new customers onto Scale. So, really, really thankful for the partnership and the ability to work with you there. To kind of round out the solutions, we also have email and information archiving, and finally, we round out the platform with Microsoft's Cloud for Modern Work solutions, such as Microsoft 365, helping our customers optimize their Microsoft workflows, licensing, and security experiences. We have threat intelligence through Bright Cloud, productivity solutions with AppRiver. The list goes on, but all this to say, there's a lot we can do. But why does this matter? Why does this matter to the folks in the room? All these solutions and understanding how they work, it helps us stay relevant in a tumultuous arena. And it helps us assist our customers with the myriad of security challenges that are out there in the market today. It helps us stay engaged and in discussion with our partners and customers, and it helps us be profitable. There are a lot of ways that we can work together and help together, and that's what we're here to do. So that's it for my time today. Short and sweet, I hope. Again, we have our booth. Come see us. Happy to get in the weeds or just kick off some introductory conversations and some discovery. Again, we've got a lot going on with you guys, and we'd love to expand it into our wider security portfolio. But Really appreciate everybody's time today, and we'll see you at the booth.